However, will they give enough leeway to the baroudeurs to allow the latter a sniff at a stage victory? We'll have the answer in 100 or so kilometres.
Right, lads. It's easy to resume today's stage. It basically comes down to the Col de Port climb. It's worth going for a breakaway. The favourites might hold back and not pressure their teammates to ride. Have a good race.
The mountains don't scare him. He's already trying to escape.
Watch out. You'll soon have no more energy to attack. The peloton is starting to ride behind you. It looks like he doesn't want yet another rider at the head of the race.
Allez les gars!
It doesn't seem to be a good day for him. He's being distanced. There's plenty of damage at the back of the peloton. It will be a long day in the saddle for those who fall behind.
Attack at the head of the peloton.
Allez les gars!
He wants to be in front for the combativity classification.
The leader has got his team riding early to manage the time gap.
Allez les gars, courage! Allez les gars! Bravo les gars! Bravo les gars! Continuez comme ça!
It's looking good. You've got more than a minute's lead on the peloton.
Allez le go! Allez les gars, courage! Continuez comme ça!
He's a pure climber, able to follow the very best when he's in shape.
Continuez comme ça! Allez, courage les gars, allez plus vite! Lâchez rien!
You've got 1 minute 30 over the peloton. It turned out to be a good move.
Here's a teammate who has everything to prove.
They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax.
Lâchez rien. Allez! Allez, continuez comme ça. Continuez comme ça.
He's one of the best punchers, but he's also very comfortable in the mountain.
You must constantly try to shelter from the wind, so as not to consume energy. This is what allows a rider to edge clear at the end of the race.
The intermediate sprint is nearing for the men at the front. The first man across will glean 20 extra points towards the points classification.
Tempo is increasing at the head of the race. The breakaway riders will try and manage the time gap.
The front of the race is into the final 40 kilometers of the stage, and at the same time it begins the first climb counting towards the mountains classification, the Côte Maillet. The race is now entering the feed zone.
Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration.
Allez les gars, on continue comme ça. Lâchez rien.
Allez les gars, courage!
Allez les gars, plus vite. Allez les gars, allez-y. Lâchez rien. Allez, bravo. Allez les gars. Allez.
Les voilà! Continue comme ça! Continue!
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
Courage! On continue!
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
The lead rider has 1 minute 30 on the favourites.
Allez les gars,
The head of the race has 1.5 minutes
Allez, les
lead
gars,
on the yellow
courage.
jersey.
Comme ça!
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
Allez, courage les gars.
Laissez rien les gars! Allez! Continuez comme ça les gars! Allez les gars!
Continue là, plus vite.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
The gap is 1 minute between the favourites and the guy in the front. The yellow jersey group is 1 minute from the head of the race.
Bravo les gars, c'est bien.
Allez les gars,
Allez les gars,
continuez
courage.
comme ça.
Allez les gars, courage!
Allez les gars, on continue comme ça.
Allez.
Bravo les gars, comme ça. Continuez comme ça.
The lead group are beginning the climb of the Col de Porte, with its 17 kilometers at an average of 6%. It really is the final arbiter of this stage.
Lâchez rien, allez.
Bravo les gars, c'est bien.
Allez les gars,
Allez les gars,
Courage, allez, courage, on continue. Continuez comme ça.
Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration.
allez les gars, continuez comme ça.
allez les gars,
Ouais, continuez comme ça. Continuez comme ça.
He's being left behind. It's good news for the overall standings.
The finish is classified as all category. The stage winner will therefore pocket 20 points for the mountains classification.
Allez les gars, courage.
bravo les gars.
Allez les gars.
C'est bien les gars.
A teammate has just been dropped. You can't count on him anymore.
Continuez comme ça. Continuez comme ça. Mais voilà.
Allez les gars, courage!
Allez les gars.
Continuez comme ça.
Allez les gars, courage.
Continuez comme ça.
Allez les gars, allez-y, allez-y.
Allez les gars. Courage, on continue. Allez les gars. Allez les gars.
Allez les gars, on continue comme ça. Allez les gars, on continue comme ça.
Allez les gars, on continue comme ça!
Continuez là, plus vite, plus vite.
Allez, lâchez rien. Allez. Allez les gars. Continuez comme ça.
Allez les gars, courage! Allez les gars, courage!
Allez les gars, courage. C'est bien.
Bravo les gars. Continuez comme ça. Continuez comme ça.
The lead rider has 30 seconds on the favourites. We've just passed the 10-kilometre marker and there's a lone rider that's opening the road.
Continuez comme ça. Lâchez rien du tout. Courage.
Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration.
Allez les gars. Allez, continue. Allez les gars, courage. Allez les gars. Lâchez rien. Allez comme ça. Allez les gars.
Acceleration at the front of the peloton. No falling asleep. The gap between the favourites group and the front is 30 seconds.
The time gap with the head of the race isn't changing, lads.
There's an attack at the head of the peloton.
Only 5 kilometers left for the race leader.
The yellow jersey group is 1 minute from the head of the race.
Allez, courage les gars, allez plus vite.
He takes the virtual lead of the overall standing.
The leading men will soon be under the red pennant. Who will come out on top today?
The breakaway is 1 kilometer from the finishing line. He's got his teammates riding because in front there's a rider who's dangerous to him in the overall standing.
1.5 minutes lead for the head of the race over the favourites.
You seem to be running on empty. Lift your foot if you don't want to blow up.
Ladies and gentlemen, applaud. We can say he's in spot. We can say he tops the...
We had no real ambitions for the classification of this stage. The least that can be said is...
Hello and welcome to all. Today's stage is promised to a climber, with the ascent of the Col de la Madeleine and a final climb of almost 15 kilometres. Only those who are really comfortable in the mountains can hope to win. Acceleration of the head of the peloton. Is trying to bridge the gap. One minute for the breakaway. It's looking good.
Yeah, great stuff. Come on, guys.
Watch out! You'll soon have no more energy to attack.
Allez, plus vite, plus vite.
Courage, on continue.
Continuez comme ça.
He's a pure climber. To follow the very best when he's in shape. The breakaway can't widen the gap. The front runners will soon be on to the first ascension of the day, a third category climb offering 2 points and 1 point towards the polka dot jersey.
You must constantly try to shelter from the wind so as not to consume energy. This is what allows a rider to edge clear at the end of the race.
The intermediate sprint is looming for the front of the race. The first 15 riders score points towards the green jersey.
There's a big gap to the breakaway. It's good to have placed a guy up front.
It is a major climb that now begins for the riders, the Col de la Madeleine. With its 19 kilometers at an average of 8%, it is undoubtedly the highlight of this stage.
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
We're 15 kilometers from the finish, and it looks like the Baroudeurs' gamble paid off today. With a deficit of over 2 minutes, the peloton seems beaten. The men at the front will soon crest the summit of La Madeleine. The advance of the lead group should be enough to carry it to the end.
I'll make a big effort on the relay. Gap with the head of the race isn't changing, lads.
Allez, allez! Bravo! Allez, allez! Allez, plus vite, plus vite!
Lâche rien! Watch out! You'll soon have no more energy to attack.
Oui, on est avec toi! Allez, on attaque, allez, on se bouge! On te suit!
Courage, on continue.
Bravo.
The end of the stage is not far off. Stay awake. It will soon start to move in the peloton. The leader of the general classification does not necessarily have to attack. Depending on his lead, he can simply follow attacks and counter at the very end of the stage.
The breakaway has reached the foot of the descent, which means that it's now entering the feed zone.
He's being left behind. It's good news for the overall standings. I don't know if it's a bluff, but the breakaway looks to be increasing the pace at the front of the race.
Les voilà! Courage!
Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration.
Grandissima vittoria! Mitico!
Allez le go! Allez le go!
Grandissima vittoria!
Allez les gars!
Okay, I'll consume a feed. The leader was in danger, but he's once again leading the overall standing. Okay, I'll consume a feed. Okay, I'll consume a feed. For now, he's the virtual yellow jersey.
We're off. The final climb has begun.
Continuez comme
Allez les
ça!
gars, on continue là, plus vite, plus vite.
Allez!
Les voilà!
Bravo les
Continuez
gars!
comme ça!
Vai campione!
Continue
The climb
comme
up
ça,
to...
gars.
Saint-Martin de Belleville harbours two sections that go slightly downhill. Outside of those areas, the slope is steep and unrelenting.
I'll make a big effort on the relay.
Bravo les gars!
Courage, on continue.
Les voilà! Les voilà! Allez les gars, on continue comme ça!
Allez les gars, on continue comme ça. Lâchez rien, allez.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
The advance of the lead group should be enough to carry it to the end.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
Courage, on continue.
Bravo les gars, c'est bien.
Lâchez rien! Allez les gars!
Allez les gars, courage.
Allez les gars, courage.
Allez les gars! Allez! Courage, on continue!
A teammate has just been dropped. You can't count on him any longer.
Comme ça! Allez! Lâchez rien les gars! Allez!
Lâchez rien, allez.
10 kilometers from the summit for the lead rider.
C'hai un viso. Non mollate.
Lâchez rien, allez. Allez les gars, on continue comme ça.
Allez, continuez comme ça! Allez les gars, on continue comme ça! Allez les gars, lâchez rien! Allez!
Allez les gars, courage les gars. Courage, on continue.
Allez les gars!
Les voilà. Allez les gars, courage.
Grandissima vittoria.
Allez les gars!
Allez, courage les gars, allez plus. Allez, courage, on continue.
Hop, 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 hop. Allez! Hop, 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 come on, go!
Bravo.
Another 7 kilometers and the head of the race still has a significant lead.
Continue! Allez les gars! Continuez comme ça!
Allez les gars, courage.
Oh yeah, come on, you're going. Come on guys.
Continue comme ça, allez.
Allez les gars! Courage!
C'est bien les gars.
Allez les gars, courage.
Continuez comme ça.
Lâchez rien! Allez! Lâchez rien!
Allez les gars, courage.
Allez les gars, courage. Allez les gars.
Only 5 kilometers left for the man in front. If he manages to sustain his effort, he should take victory.
Only 5 kilometers left for the race leaders.
Acceleration at the front of the peloton. No falling asleep.
Courage, on continue!
Allez les gars, on continue comme ça.
Lâchez rien! Allez!
3 kilometres for the lead rider. His pursuers have not given up hope.
Allez les gars, courage! On continue comme ça! Allez les gars! Allez les gars, c'est bien! Bravo les gars! Continuez comme ça!
Only 2 kilometres for the lead rider. He's almost won it.
Go, 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 go! Super! Keep going! On continue comme ça! Continuez comme ça! Continuez comme ça! Allez!
Come on, yeah!
Go, go, go!
Wow, go, go! Vite! Courage, continue! Lâche rien! Ouais!
Go!
Bravo!
Go!
Allez!
Allez, allez, allez!
Vai, vai!
Ouais, vas-y!
Vieni duro!
The breakaway is 1 kilometre from the finishing line.
Vas-y, fonce!
Keep pushing!
Allez, allez!
Allez les gars, courage!
Reduce speed a bit, otherwise you'll hit the wall.
Allez, on y va!
Ladies and gentlemen, let us ease amongst ease.
We had no real ambitions for the classification of this stage. The least that can be said is
Hello, cycling fans everywhere. Apart from the Montée de Bizanne, there's nothing in the way of climbs to worry the riders. However, the succession of difficulties throughout the day will be a severe physical test. and the slightest moment of weakness could prove fatal. Winner of the Tour de l'Avenir and the under-23 Peace race, David Gaudu is one of the most talented climbers of his generation. He notably won 2 stages on the 2020 Vuelta.
Watch out! You'll soon have no more energy to attack.
Allez les gars, courage.
He's a pure climber, able to follow the very best when he's in shape.
You've got 1 minute 30 over the peloton. It turned out to be a good move.
Allez les gars.
The first col of the day that counts towards the King of the Mountains jersey is classified as second category. There will be 5, 3, 2 and 1 point to be gained. The front of the race begins the ascent of the Col de Plombois, a very steep climb with an average gradient that's above 9%.
The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit. There's plenty of damage at the back of the peloton. It will be a long day in the saddle for those who fall behind. The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit.
The Col des Aravis is classified as Category 3. There will therefore be 2 and 1 point available for the first 2 riders over the top. There's a new difficulty in sight for the front of the race, the Côte d'Héry-sur-Ugine. The feed zone is nearing for the men at the front. A few more kilometers before contesting the intermediate sprint. It will be surprising if the sprinters are still able to score points after the passes that have just been climbed.
The leader of the general class. Depending on his lead, he can simply follow attacks or counter at the very end of the stage.
Ragazzi, coraggio, sei il migliore.
Forza ragazzi!
Allez les gars.
Lâchez rien, allez!
On continue comme ça.
Allez!
Bravo. Allez les gars, on continue.
Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration.
Here's the main difficulty of the day, the Montée de Bizanne. It's a long climb on a steep and unremitting slope.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
The percentages in this second half of the Monte de Bizan climb are the steepest. They very rarely drop below 8%.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
Keep going!
Forza ragazzi, coraggio! Bravo, bravo!
Allez, continuez comme ça.
Les gars, continue là, plus vite, plus vite!
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
Les voilà! Allez, allez les gars! Bravo les gars, c'est bien! Allez les gars, courage!
Allez les gars!
Reduce speed a bit, otherwise you'll hit the wall.
Allez les gars, courage!
Continuez comme ça.
Allez les gars! On y va, on y va, on y va!
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
Lâchez rien. Allez le gros.
Allez les gars, courage!
Allez les gars, on continue comme ça. Bravo les gars.
A teammate has just been dropped. You can't count on him any longer.
Allez, courage les gars, allez les gars, on continue comme ça! Allez les gars!
He's being left behind. It's good news for the overall standings.
Allez les gars, courage! Allez les gars!
Bravo les gars. Lâchez rien. Allez.
Lâchez rien, allez!
Allez les gars,
The Monte de Bizan is classified all category. Therefore, the first 8 riders to the top will pick up points. The first will pocket 20 points.
Bravo, bravo! Tenete duro! Non mollate! Bravi ragazzi!
Come on! Hang in there! Keep pushing!
Continua così! Più veloce! Più veloce! Dai, dai, dai! Ti sei un mito! Sei il più...
Bravo les gars, c'est bien!
Continuez comme ça! Allez les gars! Allez, continuez comme ça! Voilà les gars!
The breakaway increases its lead on the yellow jersey group.
Continuez comme ça! Allez!
Allez les gars!
Allez.
Courage! Here we go!
Oh yes! Come on guys!
Keep going! Come on, guys! Go, go!
The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit.
Here we go! Here we go!
Weiter so, Jungs! Ihr schafft das! Macht Dampf, Jungs!
Continuez comme ça!
Here we go! Here we go! Super! Keep going! Go, go, go!
Bravi ragazzi! Tenete duro!
Allez les gars, allez, go, go, go! Allez, on y va!
Forza ragazzi!
I don't know if it's a bluff, but the breakaway looks to be increasing the pace at the front of the race.
Allez les gars, courage! Allez les gars, courage!
Continuez comme ça, allez!
Tenete duro!
Haut rein, Leute! Gut so! Haut rein,
Allez les gars, courage!
Ihr schafft das! Haltet euch dran!
Continuez comme ça!
Allez les gars, courage!
Allez les gars, continuez comme ça!
Courage! On continue!
Allez les gars, courage!
The advance of the lead group should be enough to carry